The Federal Ministry of Trade and Investment has inaugurated and sworn in 10 new executives for all commodity associations under the aegis of the Federation of Agricultural Commodities Associations of Nigeria, FACAN. The executives are to oversee the activities of all other commodities associations and the export of agricultural commodities from the country. Dr. Evelyn Ngige, the Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment, who inaugurated them, stressed the need for Nigeria to explore the agriculture sector as a new source of income.
As you can see, the oil, the global oil crude oil business is dwindling. That's our prospects in that sector is dwindling, especially in the light of climate change and the global direction, moving away from fossil fuels in doing things. I know that was Nigeria's main commodity, generating foreign exchange. So we have to look for other means, and it has been observed that agriculture is the only way to go if we want to make it in Nigeria. And the Africa Continental Free Trade Area Agreement is a very huge opportunity for anybody in Nigeria who wants to make it big, to start up something, go on the right path towards ensuring that your products become sought for.
The president of FACAN, Dr. Victor Iyama, represented by the state coordinator on contract farming, Mr. Isaac Ojonugwa, in his remarks commended the federal government for inaugurating the executives.
The significance of today's event is to see how we can develop agricultural commodity associations in Nigeria, so that they'll be able to, the country will be able to earn foreign exchange. These commodity associations executives that are in place will be able to increase value addition for our commodities that are for export and for local consumption.
Mr. Babatunde Edu, President, National Association of Charcoal Producers, Dealers, Exporters and Afforestation of Nigeria, expressed delight about the inauguration.
We want the Nigerian government to help us to fine-tune a policy that will restrict the business to only Nigerians. They can come into the country, but they can also just come into the country, buy from the exporters, not come into the countries, boycotting exporters, dealers, producers, and going to the local, which is producers and our forest and deforesting our forests.
Edu appealed to the government to lift the ban that was placed on charcoal exportation, saying it is also affecting businesses in Nigeria.
Due to the ban, there have been several damages. We have several businesses, because today make it 8 months that all our businesses have been at standstill. We also have several businesses are lost and investments are lost. We also have international buyers that have given Nigerian exporters money to be able to advance them payment, but today all their investment is trapped in the country. And that has sent a wrong and bad signal to international world about Nigerians. And the ban has also affected the cost of charcoal. Before, a bag of charcoal is going out at 1,600, today is about 4,000. So there's low production. So if government lift the ban, it's going to ease all those backlog of containers that were in the country.
Mr. Suleiman Audu, Director, Commodities and Export Department, Federal Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment, in his remarks said the ministry would be responsible for the formation and nurturing of all executives of commodities associations.
What we witnessed today is following successful elections of all the commodity associations. The inaugurations of the executive members of the various associations has been done. Today we had 11. And with the inaugurations, you also see that they share their vision with us. They share the mission with us. They share, more importantly, the work plan. And that is the basis by which we will continue to evaluate their performances. I think to that extent, they are ready to go. And we'll be there to support them. I will be checking on them from time to time to ensure they don't derail.